Hello and welcome back. My name is Reagan.
And I am Easton.
And we are roommates.
Yep. I missed it.
It's all good. I didn't count you down or count you off.
Wow.
Sorry, my bad. Welcome back to Explaining to My Roommates, the podcast where we switch off week by week, talking about something that we like.
Yeah, just explaining it
for fun. And we ask questions about it. Yeah. However, today's episode, yep, there we go, is a little bit different. So we decided that this week we were going to compile 20 questions each about ourselves, and we're going to ask the other.
Yeah, see how good of a friend we really are. How long have we been friends? 3 years?
Don't ask me to do math.
Okay.
Wait, let's do this. When we met in 21.
Yeah. Well, we've been living together for 3 years. I don't think we've been friends quite that long.
Probably not. I'd say 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I think it took at least 6 months before we actually started talking. That's roommate lore. We'll get into that at some point.
Yeah, we have a whole plan for the lore.
That's a secret.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that right
Don't worry about that.
Anyways, my first question. Okay? What is my shoe size?
Oh, like 9.5?
No.
What?
Dude, I'm a size 7.
I thought you had big feet.
Nope.
What?
You know what they say about big feet, though.
Oh my god. Why did I think it was 9.5? It's because you're taller than me.
Because I'm tall.
It's because you're so much taller
Here's
than me.
some Reagan lore. I'm 5'9" with a size 7 foot, which is disproportionate.
Yeah.
Absolutely disproportionate. I also have tiny ass hands too, so
that is true.
Anyways, are we like keeping score?
Oh, we could. All right, what do I order at the coffee stand? There's 3 right answers to this, but I'll give you a bonus point for one of them.
Okay. I know one of them. Are we like, can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah, sure.
Are we thinking coffee or are we thinking Lotus?
What I order when we go through the drive-thru stand.
Okay. Blue Lotus. I don't like that face you're making. Wait, like the original? Because like...
there's 3 right answers.
Okay. Blue Lotus with blue raspberry and huckleberry.
Yep, that was the one that I was going to give you a bonus points for. Because you always got it wrong. And I used to really
I always thought it was red raspberry. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, I want to try the other ones. Okay, Pink Lotus with coconut and vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And are those the only ones you want?
I would also Dutch Bros. What I get specifically at Dutch Bros.
Oh, a Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, that was going to be the easiest one.
You had to say Dutch Bros because we go through a lot of drive-thru coffee stands.
We go through 2 drive-thru stands.
Okay, because I was also thinking of you do your white chocolate.
Oh, but I only make that at work.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to order such a complicated drink from a stand. I'm not a monster.
True. Okay, question number 2. What instrument did I play in high school?
Oh, it was the...
I
can picture it. It wrapped around your body and you had to hold it and it was really heavy.
Okay, I will take that.
Yeah. Is that the French horn? No, the French horn's the little one. Tuba?
Yes.
I got it. Okay.
I'm going to give you a point for that one.
Nice. I feel like I knew that.
You did know it. The one that wrapped around my body as I marched with is called a sousaphone.
Oh, I see.
It's a big word.
Yeah. Okay, what was my first hyperfixation?
I want to say Doctor Who. Oh no. Is it Skullduggery Pleasant? Wait, no.
No, pick a final answer.
Pick a final answer? Can you give me an age range? Of,
I'll give you, I had multiple birthday cakes of it.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doctor Who came before...
Skullduggery Pleasant?
Yeah, because Skullduggery Pleasant was reading, and I wasn't really into reading at that age.
So my first thought was correct.
Yeah, I was like, am I gonna give it to you, or do we have to do final answers? Or...
Okay, this question is very open-ended.
Okay.
And open-ended in the sense of it should be easier for you. Ready? Name one role that I played while I was at CYT.
Little Ariel.
Yes.
The Little Mermaid.
Yes, correct.
The Ariel.
I figured you'd say that one, but
Yeah.
I was gonna. That's why I said any role.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Didn't you play like oh, you in the Peter Pan one. What did you play?
I was in Peter Pan twice.
Okay. I know that Lauren was Tinkerbell.
Yes.
I know that your sister was Tinkerbell. I don't know what you were.
That's true. I was a fairy and a pirate the
see.
second time, and then I was a lost boy the first time.
Okay. Oh, where am I? What was my heart stopper?
Okay, so it's a Swedish show. Oh, it's a German show. It's Scat.
Yes,
Scam.
I don't know how to pronounce
Scam.
it.
SKAM.
Yep.
Aha.
Oh wait, I got a point, and you get a point.
Nice. You can give yourself another point because you knew Lauren's. I'm gonna let you do that because you knew Lauren's part. So. Okay, number 4. What was the name of my first boyfriend?
Your first boyfriend? Haven't you only had one
yes.
boyfriend? It's Daniel. I was like, wait, you're first. You've only had one.
Is it trying to trick you? Yeah.
I'm gonna rephrase this from how I have it written. What Pokemon is my bird named after?
Like, we have Absol. Then you have Mango.
Yeah. So which one?
It's not Tesla, because that one's named after Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
It's got to be Absol.
Yeah. Because Absol's named after the Pokemon Absol.
There's an Absol Pokemon.
Yeah. It's So my bird Absol is a white-faced cockatiel, and Absol the Pokemon is black and white, the same way that she is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was not a Pokemon kid.
I wasn't really either, but I was like, that's a good one. Oh wait.
That is a good one. I thought it was Axel for a really long time. I'm not gonna lie.
I do call her Abby all the time.
Okay. Question number 5. How many grandparents do I have?
Oh, like fucking 17. Okay, so there's the 2 biological ones, and then there's the one that was in your mom's life her entire childhood and then isn't anymore, and then there's the one that your grandma is currently married to,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm pretty sure your other grandparents have been married forever and that it's just them, right? So is that 6? Is that 6?
Okay, I will give it to you because you were close. The one that was in my mom's life, I don't count as a grandparent. Okay. I didn't know them.
Okay.
I didn't know him. However, so we have the one, my dad's parents who've been married for 50 some odd years.
Yeah.
Then we have my grandma and my grandfather, who she's married to now, and then my mom's birth father. So 5.
Well, okay.
You were close.
I had the whole story.
You did. You got it.
Okay. What was my 3rd most listened to artist of 2023 on Spotify?
Okay. Number 1 was Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the Crane Wives? Or was it Hozier?
It was 3rd most. So keep that in mind.
Carly Rae Jepsen was number 5.
Yeah. I don't remember who the number 4 was. I'd have to go back and look.
I want to say the Crane Wives.
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah. Was Hozier number 2?
Yeah, Hozier was
number 2. That's what I thought.
I thought about, like, the hint would be, like, we saw them in concert, but that would be too obvious of a hint. That would be
so obvious.
Yeah, like, because we haven't seen Hozier in concert yet.
We haven't seen him yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But close.
Okay.
Okay. What year, and I'll specify a little bit, what year in high school did I quit playing volleyball?
Wasn't it, you played your sophomore year, and then, like, you didn't go back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That is correct.
What, my cats are named after characters in 2 different things that I was obsessed with at a time. Where do the names Meryl and Koshak come from?
The only thing that I know about the naming of Koshak is that you and Hannah fought about it. That is the only thing I know about where you got Koshak's name from.
Okay. I mean, if you get do I give you half a point for that? I don't know.
No,
okay.
Don't give me half a point.
Okay, but where does Meryl's name come from?
I hear Koshak coming down the stairs right now.
No, my little boy.
I don't know where he is. Okay, flat out, no clue. Don't remember.
So Koshak was named after Welcome to Night Vale, a podcast that Hannah and I were both obsessed with. And then Meryl is a character in Dragon Age 2.
Oh, see, yeah, no. Wasn't gonna get
I
that.
thought you'd be more likely to get Meryl because it's Dragon Age.
Yeah, no.
So, a lot of questions about my pets so far. I love them.
Okay. Funny enough, what was the name of my childhood cat?
Oh,
You don't know?
no. Wasn't it just your mom's cat?
So if you name one of the two, then I'll give it to you. Because
Oh.
technically, okay, the one that I'm thinking of is a gray tabby, and it was a boy.
I know you've told me this. I don't know it. I'm sorry.
His name was Jack.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was like a weird name.
A weird. It was a common name. It was a human name.
Yeah,
His
but
name
that's
was-
weird for a cat.
Yeah,
My
that is
cat
quite
over here named Koshak. Anyway,
I wasn't a very creative child.
yeah,
Okay?
it's
when
okay.
it came to naming things.
I mean, my dog was named Sweetie, so
That's fair.
Okay. What was the one food that my mom refused to buy me growing up?
Ooh. Cheeto balls.
Yep.
Cheese puffs.
That was the only food she wouldn't buy me. Anything else I could have.
I thought it was a trick question because I remember you saying you had to beg your mom for Brussels sprouts, and I thought that
She was like making that was a whole joke on her head. I, as a child, really genuinely loved Brussels sprouts, and my mom thought it was really funny to treat Brussels sprouts the same way a lot of parents treat candy. And it's like, no, you can only have it if you're good. I should have asked that question. Forgot about that.
Okay. So I again will take two answers for this one because it's kind of a give or take. What age did I start doing theater?
You were still in Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. 8.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I did it that summer after I had just turned 9.
Oh, okay.
My birthday's in April, and I just turned 9, and I'm like, that is close enough.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
All right. What is my favorite Taylor Swift album?
Lover?
Yep.
Yes. I should have known. That's what you wore to the concert.
Yeah. I picked some easy ones on purpose.
Because I'm a little bit thick in the head.
Me too, though.
Okay. Speaking of Texas, what year did I move from Texas?
Can I say it was the summer before your freshman year? No, 8th grade year. 7th grade. Wait, no, it was in middle school because you were mad about the band thing. It was before 8th grade.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct. The summer before 8th grade, which was 2015.
Yeah, see, I don't know years, dog. I got there. I just needed
You did.
Okay, what is my favorite Taylor Swift vault track?
See, I want to say When Emma Falls in Love. The question is, do I want that to be my final answer? Because
I'm trying to think.
Because You're on Your Own Kid is not a vault track. I'm gonna go with When Emma Falls in Love.
I will take that because we never had a conversation about our favorite vault tracks after 1989 came out.
Oh, true.
I remembered that as we were having this conversation right now.
Then it would be bro, why am I blanking?
Is it over now?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
The wood was the only word that was coming to my brain.
Yeah.
No other words, just the word wood.
Yeah, I realized like as you were like thinking, I was like, oh, we never had a conversation about our favorite vault tracks after 1989 Taylor's version.
Okay. This next question, I need to Mom and Dad, if you were listening to this, skip ahead like 15 seconds. How many times have I run my car into a cement wall?
Twice. Twice.
Correct.
Okay. Why did I get fired from my first job?
Okay. I'm gonna give a very long-winded answer.
Okay.
But the way that you state it
Mm.
is it was your first job and you were 16 and the person who owned the Baskin Robbins didn't understand that.
Yeah.
But it was because she asked you to make the ice cream cakes or the ice cream pizzas
Yeah.
and you weren't good at them and didn't like doing it.
Yeah.
So you said no and she fired you for
Yeah.
that.
It was essentially like I was literally like, I told her, I was like, but I'm really bad at it and the ones that I make don't sell. And she was like, you have an attitude. I also didn't stock the cups that when I closed the night before. So not stocking the cups, having an attitude, and not making the pizza, the ice cream pizza. I mean, if like a 20-year-old did that, I'd be like, okay, get out of here. But like, I don't know,
You were
16, maybe just say, don't be a bitch next time. Like
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know. I felt like that was a unwarranted reaction
Yeah.
on her part. Anyway,
This is another question that can have multiple answers. So, not you or Lauren, name one of my best friends.
Maddie.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? There's also Emily.
Yes.
But I forgot Emily's name for a second. I remember, like, when I think of Emily, the first thing I think of is that birthday party invitation for a cat that's on your wall. That's like the first thing I think of whenever I think of Emily. I'm like,
Lincoln Logs. That's the cat's name.
Okay. What are the flowers on my first tattoo, and why is it those flowers?
Okay. Well, the flowers for your first tattoo are for your mom.
Mm-hmm. They're her birth flowers, so they're the same as your birth flowers.
Daisies.
And
I don't remember the other flower. I want to say gardenias, but
sweet peas.
Sweet peas.
I'm gonna give you the point. I'm gonna give you that one. Maybe I shouldn't have given you a hint. That's okay.
Well, I did have been right before you said it's the same month as yours. I'm like, wait a minute, your mom's birthday is in April, like me.
Yep.
So I would have gotten there.
Sweet peas and daisies.
Okay. Oh, we have another car question. How many times did I take my driver's test?
Twice, right?
Yeah.
Because you passed the written test the first time and had to take the driving test twice, which is switched from mine. I had to take the written test twice. Another point for Easton. Okay. What's my sister's name?
I need to preface the fact that Easton did not tell me they had a sister for a good while before, like after we knew each other.
We're not close. I want to say it was like 6 months we knew each other before.
Okay.
And worse for our other friends. Longer for other friends.
Yeah.
Sam, over a year.
I have 2 answers, and I'm pretty sure both of them are wrong.
Okay.
The only 2 names that are coming to my head are Abby and Maggie.
Courtney.
Yeah, no, was not gonna.
You got the Y.
Y. I got the E.
I'm like, anyway.
I was definitely not gonna get that.
Yeah, that's probably the hardest one on this list. Out of mine, because we're not close.
No. Okay, this question, I think I've told you this.
Okay.
But who was the first person I came out
to? Because it's either Lauren or Maddie, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel like you can make a pretty educated guess.
I feel like you're really close with your sister, but I feel like you'd be a little bit more afraid to tell her because she's family. So I feel like Maddie. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Is it? Damn it.
It was Lauren.
I'm like, I don't know. I was like more nervous to tell my family than I was my friends. So.
Well, because it was one of those, we kind of looked at each other.
Oh. Look who it is.
Y'all can't see, but Koshek just walked in.
My moon, my sun, my stars.
Our filming room, which
is the closet.
It's just the closet that we're sitting on the floor of.
So,
anyways,
damn.
Long story short, me and Lauren, it kind of was we looked at each other, both said the same thing, and we're kind of like,
are we?
Are you?
Yeah.
Because
me.
Yeah, that's kind of how it went.
Yeah. Damn.
Anyway.
Okay. Another easy question. What did I do for my 18th birthday? Oh, I shouldn't have said it was an easy question. Jesus.
Let me think. 18th birthday. It was... Bro, I'm blanking. I know you've told me this. Like,
Yeah.
I know this is not a catch me off guard question. I have heard this at least multiple times. Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna remember.
I went to Build-A-Bear.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not gonna guess that. I was thinking like rollerblade or roller skating for some reason, or bowling. No, Build-A-Bear. I remember this now.
Okay.
What question did I already ask you? Okay. Oh, it's another question involving Lauren. What is me and Lauren's age gap?
Okay, here's the thing. I know this, but also I don't. I know it by your grades in school.
Mhm.
She's 4 years behind you in school. So,
Yeah.
but I'm like, she could be 3 years or
No,
4 years. You see what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's a full 4 years.
Okay, I'm like,
Well, it's actually like it's like 3 years and like
yeah, in like
9 months because we have the same birth date, just 3 months apart from each other.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm a December baby, so I'm like old for my class. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't.
No, she's the baby of her class.
Okay. Who do I play in Mario Kart?
Shy Guy, specifically Orange Shy Guy.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
they don't make little figurines of him.
No, they don't. It makes me really upset.
Okay. What city was I born in?
Are you gonna make me? I don't know the name of the city. I know it's like right outside of Austin. Or were you born in Austin? Because there's
Yeah.
the hospital would be in Austin.
The
You grew up just outside of Austin.
I did.
Okay. See, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to name
got
that
it.
stupid little city.
I was gonna give you a hint too.
Yeah. Who do I marry in Stardew Valley?
Wait, no, he's a himbo.
He is the himbo.
What's his name? It's not Sam.
No, that is a character, but not the one I marry.
Oh, no, he's the little himbo guy.
He's the cute little himbo with the football. With yeah, it's not a football.
Let me think. I'm gonna think. Oh my god.
Um,
You talk about this all the time.
I'm trying to think of a hint.
Um,
I actually can't even think of a hint. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not one that you'd get.
What's the first letter of it?
A.
Adam?
Alex.
Oh, frick. Yeah, that
All
makes
right.
sense. Okay, this one I want to say is probably the hardest one on my list of questions because I can't remember if I've ever told you this.
Okay.
That's the reason why. What position did I play in softball?
It was out in the fields.
Yeah.
I don't know sports positions. Okay.
So,
But you were out there catching the ball way out.
Yep. Outfield.
Yep.
Outfielder. You got it. I'll give that one.
Nice.
You literally said it just in long form. What is it? Scientific form?
Yeah, I don't know sports things. I'm still. The rules of football confound me. I cannot.
That'll be an episode.
Yeah.
Reagan explaining football.
The rules, specifically the stupid, insane rules. Why? What am I supposed to do? Just not catch the ball?
Okay, so the thing that Easton is referring to is I can't remember who they were playing, but it was this most recent past NFL season. Dallas was playing some team, and it was like the last few plays of the game. And it's one of those where a linebacker caught the ball, and the wrong linebacker, like, told the ump, I was, okay,
Baseball.
told the ref,
Yeah.
sorry, we were just talking softball, told the ref that he was going to be a receiver,
Mm-hmm.
and the wrong person caught the ball.
So what am I supposed to do? Just not catch the ball? Like, just let it fall? I don't understand. I'll never understand.
Yeah, I don't understand that one either, so I couldn't give you an explanation on that one.
Okay. What is my favorite bowl in our house?
It's the navy blue one that we got from Target.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't. I mean, like, I guess I get it. I don't get why the color has anything to do with it.
I just like that color.
That's fair.
I just like that color.
That's fair. I'll give you that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When we go to Dutch, what's my order?
It's just an iced peach rubble, 12 ounce.
Yeah. I was gonna say what
12
size.
ounce.
That's a very specific.
Unless we're like driving 6 hours.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
Cossack break.
Petting my cat break. Okay. Oh, actually, I just came up with a new question. how many items of clothing do I own that have my cat's face on them?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So there are the socks
Mhm.
and there are the pajamas. The thing is, are there more than that?
There's one more.
Is it a shirt?
It is a shirt.
It was like, it's like, what other? It's actually,
It's a shirt and it like has him in the pocket.
oh,
Yeah,
he just dug his face into the back of me.
he loves that.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, the person that I hate from high school, what is the first initial of their name? Because we can't say the name. Or...
Is it B?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of dog was my childhood dog?
Sweetie was a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My sweetie pie.
Okay, this one may be a little bit difficult.
Okay.
And I might, if you can get all three, then I'll give you 3 points for it. Name 3 of the people in my Spotify Wrapped.
Oh God. Well, Taylor was your number one, which was my fault.
Yes.
That was my fault. Sorry about that. I know that BTS was in there.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not saying this one. I know historically the Glee cast has been in there. But I think I remember you saying that you got them out, of there this year. I think I remember you saying that.
Okay.
So, and Forestella was definitely in there.
Yeah.
I forgot that you were trying to get Forestella to be your number one, not that you were trying to get them in there at all.
Yeah.
That's where I got a little bit. So
Forestella was my number 2. Everybody go listen to Forestella. They're really fun.
yeah.
But
Was
I was
that?
trying to get Forestella to be number 1.
But I ruined it
But
because we drove for 6 hours and listened to Taylor Swift the whole way.
so that was like 12 hours in total.
12 hours straight with a little bit of a break for Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
And then my bad.
Yeah.
Was that your last question?
No, I have one more.
Did I miscount? Oh, I did miscount. We'll have to go back. I'll have to go back on my list.
Okay.
What piercing did I pass out getting?
We're gonna tell the story about this one. It was when you got your double helix done. And here's the story behind it. So at this piercing place that we go to, I'm not gonna name drop, but it's not a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Not a tattoo and piercing shop. It is like, it's not Claire's. It's like a step up from Claire's.
Yeah. It's like,
they're professional piercers.
yeah. I consider it, I always compare it to like a hairdresser's. Like,
oh yeah.
The artists, the piercers in there are all like professionals and they know what they're doing, but the place itself is a little bit, the floor is a little dirty. You know what I mean?
Anyways, so what happened was, I don't know if they've, basically they only allow 2 people back there with the piercers. The person getting the piercing and one other person if you need it. I don't know if that was like a COVID thing or if they've just always done that. I wouldn't be surprised if they just always done that. So at the time it was me, Easton, and another friend. And so the other friend went back with them because at that point in time we were still friends, but we weren't that close. So I was standing out the side, I was watching it happen, and I just see Easton like start to go down, and I try and run back there, and they tell me no, and I was on the brink of punching somebody.
Yeah. And then we went and got taco time. Because Easton hadn't eaten that day.
Yep. Fun fact, you guys, please eat and drink lots of water before you go get a piercing, especially if you're getting more than one.
I've asked 20 questions, right?
Did I start or did you? I started.
Yeah, you started. Anyway, yeah.
So that was your last question I had.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay, what?
Did I miscount?
It doesn't matter. Just ask another question. We've only been going for like 30 minutes.
That's true. Maybe we'll come back and ask some more in-depth questions. Maybe. We'll see. Who is my favorite NCIS character?
Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like trying to think. I'm like, I feel like it used to be Gibbs. And then
Gibbs,
for a little bit it was Ziva.
Yeah.
But Mickey has been the consistent one.
He has been my number 1, okay?
I like Jimmy. I think Jimmy's hot.
He is super hot.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hooray! You counting to make sure?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I asked 20.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
we got it figured out.
okay.
Hello, folks. We had to take a brief intermission because we are bad podcasters and our mics died.
Yep. It was really embarrassing, actually.
Anyways, so now we have taken this brief intermission to write some fun little questions that are enticing of a story.
Yeah, that are just more fun.
Easton will go first this time because I went first last time.
What? Hold on. What was the Greek mythology character that I was most afraid of, and how did I protect myself?
Okay, well, okay. It would be Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
And you would protect yourself. I want to say it was by shoving your face into the wall.
That was the Weeping Angel.
That was the Weeping. Was it covering your face with a blanket?
No. I drew a picture of her and put it on my door so that she would turn herself to stone if she tried to get me.
You have never
I have told you that. You called it adorable, and I was very embarrassed. I have told you that.
That is really cute.
I drew a picture. It was up on my wall, on my door, for like months.
That's great.
So she would turn herself to stone.
You just have to have a mirror.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I love this.
Okay.
This question is gonna be a very sad story.
Okay.
What is the only class at Eastern that I've failed?
It was it was Math 200 or
I think it was Math 200.
And it's because you were super depressed for a little bit.
Yeah. What was that, spring quarter?
Yeah.
Spring quarter was not a good quarter for me my freshman year. Yeah. I was, Mom and Dad, stop listening. I was super depressed, didn't leave my bed.
Relatable.
And then the way that it went was, we took our final. It was over Zoom.
Yeah.
And we had to have our camera on, and I wore they were blue light glasses. So you couldn't see me crying while taking the exam.
You've never told me that part. You have never told me that part.
Yeah, I did fail that class, and then I had to retake it in the summer. Anyways, sad story.
Let's see. Okay. What would I do when I was playing video games and I got too scared to keep playing? I feel like this one, I should give you a hint. It's when I was like a kid. So I was playing like Skyrim and Dragon Age, and I got...
Would you just close your eyes?
No, I would force my dad to play it, and I would tell him what to do. I would be like, do that.
Yeah, you did not tell me that.
I feel like I have. I've written like a short story about it, so I feel like I've told you, but I phrased the question poorly. The point is to tell a funny story, though.
That is very cute.
I would just tell him what to do.
Okay. What is my biggest fear?
I know this. I mean, there's a lot of them. I'm trying to think of
it's a borderline phobia. That's gotten better recently, but
I'm trying to think of a specific one. Oh God, it's afraid of accidentally doing something, but accidentally doing what? I don't know.
Wait, I think you're pulling from my irrational list of fears.
Oh yeah, the irrational one. Are we doing a real one?
This is a rational one. Yeah.
Oh, so not an... Okay, I was going with the irrational ones. Oh, I don't know. It's not spiders, because you kill all the spiders in our house. Except you are really afraid. You're just braver than me. Is it spiders? Is that the one you were thinking of?
Yes. Like I said, it's gotten so much better. I used to be so afraid of spiders that I couldn't move. I one time I was walking down the hallway, and I ran into my sister's room because there was a spider on the wall, and she was at her friend's house, and I had to call her over from her friend's house to come kill the spider because I couldn't move out of her room. You're thinking about my list of irrational fears?
Yeah.
Which, brief one, number one is someone pantsing me in public.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was...
I almost always wear a belt because I'm afraid of being pantsed in public. Don't know why that's a fear. Number 2, sneezing while driving.
That's what I was thinking of one that was driving, and yet you still wear those fucking claw clips while you drive, like an idiot.
Anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
Okay, that is my story about my fear of spiders. It's gotten way better because I kind of had to suck it up and kill myself.
Because I can't do it. I killed one time.
That's good.
One time. It was when we were back in the apartment. It was really
because it crawled across you.
It literally crawled across me. It was very scary. That's also where we've learned that Reagan is a flight and I'm a freeze. Because Reagan would have screamed and ran away, and I just kind of went, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
I just grab your hand and pull you with me.
Yeah, just like, let's go.
Okay.
I want to think how I would phrase this question. Okay, I'll think about it and I'll do a different one. Tell a story related to one of my pins in my pin collection. Just any story.
Pins in your pin collection. Well, I'm not gonna say the one that
None of the ones that you've gotten me as a gift. You can't do any of those ones. You have to do a different one.
Okay. The one that I'm thinking of specifically is in your car. It's so it is a cowgirl that can kick her leg around.
Oh yeah.
Did Roberta give that to you?
Yeah.
I can't remember where Roberta got it.
Vegas.
That's
she went to
right.
Vegas over the weekend. Like
just
over her weekend. I mean, it's only a 3-hour flight.
That's true.
From where we live. Oh God, they're gonna find us.
That's fine.
They're gonna find us.
I've already disclosed what school I go to.
Oh yeah. Well, not for long.
I just said a location. Yeah. So. Okay. What is my favorite vacation that I've gone on?
Probably Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun little story about that one. So, the trip that the travel company that we booked with, we spent 2 nights sleeping in tents in the Serengeti National Park. I was the only one that hated it. I hated every second of it. I made Lauren push our beds together so we were closer. But the last night, I wake up in the middle of the night, which, fun fact about that night, something spooked an elephant, and an elephant went crashing through a tree right by our campsite.
Oh my God. Elephants can be, like, vindictive.
Scary as fuck. Anyways, but I, had woken up in the middle of the night, and I'm laying, and honestly, I'm surprised I didn't push the beds in the middle of the room, but that my head was to the, one of the sides of the tent, and I wake up and I just hear a crunch in the grass, and I just clutch myself and I shut my eyes tight, and I swear to God, I hope I go back to sleep. I did go back to sleep. Scariest moment of my life. Everybody loved that. I hated it. I hated every second of it. It was a fun experience, but I was terrified.
Yeah, no, that seems really cool. I bet you had to get a lot of vaccines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bunch of vaccines.
Used a bunch of them.
Had to take malaria medication every morning and night. I'm okay. I'm safe.
Okay. This one's a 2. Oh. Okay.
Excuse me.
What does my mom do with my dad's ashes occasionally?
This is a great story because Easton came home that night so upset about it.
And now I think it's hilarious.
Okay, so Easton's mom will put the urn on the ground, propping open the door, and quote says, "He could never hold the door open for me, but now he can."
She'll say he's being a gentleman. Oh, I should have asked, what does my mom say? Well, you would have gotten it anyway. It's fine. Yeah, I came home. It was the summer, so it was really hot. So she had the doors propped open because we didn't have a dog at the time,
Yeah.
And I looked down, and it's my dad's ashes on the floor, and I was really upset. But this year, I threw him a birthday party, and I put a party hat on the urn.
I forgot about that.
We've reached a point where it's just funny now.
No, it's cool. No, it's funny.
Um, yeah. Speaking of my dad's ashes, this is how many necklaces have I owned since he died?
2?
How many have I lost is the question.
Oh, I am unaware that you've lost any.
It's only one, but I did lose one. God knows where it is.
Is it the compass one?
No, the compass one is the one I brought to replace it.
Ah.
I got one when he first died. Like I got one and
Oh, okay.
it's gone. Gone.
Your dad's just somewhere.
I think he'd think it's funny.
I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah. I feel like he'd be like, wow.
Wow. Nice.
I think he'd think it's funny.
Okay. This one, I mean, doesn't really have a story.
Yeah.
But I can elaborate on it. What? Okay. First of all, I am Gen Z and I am not one of those weird millennials. What Hogwarts house am I in?
You know I don't like this question. You know I'm a transgender.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was I don't know if you're gonna agree with me. If I was the Sorting Hat, I'd put you in Hufflepuff in an instant. And I feel like you don't agree. I feel like you would. I want to say you'd call yourself a Gryffindor.
Okay, so here's the story behind that. First of all, I do not support J.K. Rowling in any way or form.
Yeah.
I hate her. Anyways, just need to disclaim that. Like I said, not a millennial. This was I don't really watch Harry Potter anymore.
Yeah.
This was when I was a child.
Yeah.
I did put myself in Gryffindor when I first started watching. Because obviously.
Yeah.
What kid doesn't put themselves...
I one time faked the quiz results to put myself in Gryffindor, but my first results were Hufflepuff, actually.
So the first quizzes that I ever took that put me in Gryffindor were BuzzFeed quizzes. We don't trust BuzzFeed.
No,
BuzzFeed
I mean it's
quizzes.
obvious.
And then the first time I ever did the sorting one on that one Hogwarts.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Pottermore.
Pottermore.
Yeah.
I got Ravenclaw.
Oh.
And I didn't believe it.
Damn. You were like in denial.
In denial. No. And I continued to believe Gryffindor for the longest time. And then I want to say like freshman year, I retook it and got Ravenclaw again. And finally went, that kind of makes sense.
Like, fine, whatever.
I get it. Whatever.
I don't know. For me, it's the being overly attached to that one stuffed animal.
My bunny?
Yeah. Me too, though. Relatable.
That's my daddy-daughter Build-A-Bear.
Mine is just a stupid little dog.
His name is Crayon.
Yeah. I don't remember if it was my cousin or my sister who gave him to me. Genuinely. Anyways. Let's see. Do I have... All right, this one's just kind of like... what is that one food that my mom and my grandma both love that whenever I say I don't love it, they accuse me of being adopted?
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with this. Because, like, my first thought is the cheesecake that you tell your grandma every year you don't like the cherries on it.
Yeah, but I like the cheesecake.
But you like the cheesecake, but your grandma insists that you like the cherries on it.
Yeah, she's like, you used to like the cherries, and I'm like, no, I don't.
Okay. Food that your grandma...
It's a treat.
Treat.
And my mom also loves it.
Okay. Well, you like ice cream, so it's not... Cake?
No.
Chocolate?
No. It's one that... Alright, it's baked, and you baked it one time, and you asked me if I wanted one, and I said, ew.
Oh, no, I bake a lot of things.
I know, that's the problem.
Brownies?
Nope.
I don't know.
Cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's the shape of them. I like monkey bread, but I don't like cinnamon roll. It's the shape and the frosting.
Monkey bread is kind of a little bit different.
It is, but it's like the same,
But it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Cinnamon bread. Anyways.
Yeah, they accuse me of being adopted. They also do it with peppermint mints. They're like, you're fucking adopted. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Not when I look just like you.
Not when we're identical.
Not when we're literally the same person.
Okay. This is my last question.
Okay.
I don't know. I definitely told you this. Okay. How was I asked to homecoming?
I remember that you were like texting him and trying to give him hints to ask you to homecoming. And then I think he made a sign and like made somebody sing.
Okay.
Or like had your friends do something. I don't remember.
You were kind of on the right path.
Okay.
So senior year, we had just gotten off the field from marching.
Yeah.
And he got his friend to get me to stand in the middle of the section. And then the first song we played after we got back into the stands was my favorite song.
He was really doing all that for you.
He really was. It was J-Ho. I love that song. And he held up a sign.
Yeah.
And it was a music pun.
Oh, that's cute.
I have a picture somewhere. Anyways, okay.
Have I ever told you how my ex asked me to homecoming? He didn't think he had to ask me because we were dating, and then he wrote it on a bottle of my favorite soda and just kind of handed it to me, and I was like, thanks.
Oh, that's so fun.
I know. So when our mics died, I had asked Reagan a question, but we didn't realize that the mics were dead. So a fun story is that our friend Sam got really mad at me when he found out who my first little boyfriend was, because it turns out that years later that little boyfriend would grow up to be Sam's high school bully. Sam and I went to different elementary and different high schools. We did not meet till college. Crazy coincidence.
Coincidence.
It was and he has a stupid name too, by the way. Don't say his name.
Oh, I remember.
Don't say his name, but it's bad.
I'm not gonna say it, but I do remember. Yeah, it is kind of a stupid
because if we said it, there's only one person in the world who has that name. And if we said it,
that is kind of.
But I just want to tell that story because I thought it was funny.
Anyways, well.
So I stopped keeping track when we started doing our story ones because we were just talking essentially. But Reagan won the original 20 questions one by a singular point.
Yummy.
I know. Shouldn't have given you that bonus point for my college.
I give you 3 bonus points.
I know. Yay, you win. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Anyways,
see you next week.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah. Next week is Easton's turn.
Yep. Again, I will be doing a little bit of lore for Dragon Age.
Ooh.
Yeah, like so my last turn I did like story stuff, and now we're gonna talk about lore details.
Lore.
Codex.
So, stay tuned.
Bye.
For next week's episode.
See you never.
Bye.